Hello, this is Adish from Informatica PIM support team. Today we are going to have a look at the CSM, the customer support matrix in product 360. It has been introduced from version 8. So the agenda for the video is about CSM in product 360 and how to collect CSM from the control center UI. Customer support matrix is a set of information that can be collected from the control center UI across the product 360 server nodes, and this CSM report will help us to diagnose, compare, and validate the product 360 setup. So from once you log in into control center, this is nothing but the Clusterix UI. You have a different tabs available. So one of the tab available is the CSM tab. So what this is nothing but uh, uh, I mean, this will list all the nodes that are PIM server nodes that are available in the PIM cluster, and you could either select all the nodes, or you could select a particular node from which you want to collect the uh, information, the configuration information about the PIM server. So that could be sent to support team for to help us diagnose, validate, and uh, the product 360 configuration. So basically, once from this you can select uh, for whichever the server you want to collect the CSM information for, and here you could specify what is your environment type, whether it's a production, development, and QA. So we could select let's say this is the test environment. We could select the environment type and click on collect CSM. So as soon as you collect the CSM, it's going to collect the configuration information about the uh, nodes that you have selected here, and it will generate the CSM report, which could be downloaded. So I would start collecting the CSM. So this process is collecting the different information, like collecting the information from the properties file, um, collecting the from the database. It's checking the counts of the number of records in each of the tables. It's also collecting from the information from each of the properties file, like HMM properties file, um, the audit trial dot properties file. So this will help us to have the complete configuration of the PIM product 360 server nodes at short. So this has now from this link you can download the CSM of so this way you have downloaded the CSM report from each of the nodes. Okay, so once you have downloaded the CSM report from each of the nodes, you can identify basically this is the CSM, because it will specify also the host name, and it will specify the identifier of the server. So this way, once you have downloaded the CSM report from each of the server, you could open it. This could be basically sent, attached to the support case uh, uh, that you raise with support team if there are any configuration issues. So this could help us identify in early stage. So this basically if you open this in the browser, we can see that it collects different information from the server properties file. It collects information from the audit trial, full text search, HMM, HSX, environment conf. This will help us to see how much memory has been allocated to the PIM server, and what's the wrapper conf parameters, the Hibernate properties that has been done in the for the main database, supply database. What's the connection pool size, what's the different categories that has been set in the log4j. the more information from the plugin customization ini file. This will help us to identify if there are any, what are all the what are all the preferences that has been set in the environment, the network config file, and the different kind of the plugin list. Basically the plugin list and the feature list, we would get it from this node. So this would help us to see if there are any duplicate plugins. Basically it will also collect information about the database, like it will not collect any kind of records or anything. It's just like the how much records has exist in each of the tables. So this is about the PIM server. It also collects information about the Clustrix server. So from the Clustrix, the network config properties and the Clustrix config properties, so this will help us to identify what are all the roles, everything about that configuration, the XML file. So this could be collected for all the nodes or the certain nodes that are present in the PIM server cluster nodes, and basically this could be sent to when you raise a support case, it could be sent to the CSM report could be attached to the support case, and so that we could look in case of any configuration issues. After collecting the CSM from the control center UI, this CSM report could be sent to support team for configuration. We would love to hear from you. Support videos at informatica.com as well as on Twitter. Thank you.